Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the PoweredEurekA server, and oh my gosh, I always keep saying that it's been such a long time since we've been back, simply because I've been trying to get my itch into recording, or rather my groove, and my itch actually, because I haven't been really wanting to record on the server very often, because it's something that I find that I have the most fun with without recording, and I'm not sure if I brought it up actually, I couldn't have brought it up in the last episode because the last episode was actually part of a whole series of episodes that was based on the first day on the server, and that first day was, I think, a month ago. So this is going to be the first episode truly back from that one episode recording session I had with Jacob and the other guys. But here we are. What was I saying? Oh, recording, yeah. So, I think I'm going to go with the idea I had in the previous server, where I record major updates to the server instead of a continuous, I guess you would call it a vloggy kind of thing without kind of the face cam video, because I've noticed a lot of people do record a lot when it comes to recording everything, but I'm not quite certain whether or not I feel that I would be up for that. It's something that you'd have to spend the time to, well, schedule when you're going to record and when you're going to release it, but I just don't have the schedule allotted time to even attempt to do anything like that. So instead, like I said, I hope I can keep up with major update videos, perhaps a server video a week. That's something I'd like to achieve. I have a lot of FTB episodes coming up with Jacob, Kaz, and Fraser. We've been playing FTB Unleashed. I think we're on episode 3 by now, which released the morning of the 15th, and just for record's sake, I'm recording this on the 15th of November, so if this releases outside of November 15th, then you know this video is very, very late. I have a video coming up on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's the actual schedule right now. That doesn't necessarily mean that it'll always be FTB, but I want to at least get one episode up. Rather 2 episodes up a week, but I don't want them to overlap. That is my major concern, because I have some content I'd like to release out, but I don't want to double up on the recordings in one day. I feel as if I do double up on the recordings in one day, I'm not going to have the interest build up over the week. It might be a better idea, and somebody took my wheat. That's great. Okay, well, it might be a better idea to divvy up the recordings again, meaning that I take Tuesday and Friday, which is the current release, and have that primarily maybe be FTB. I know that I see, like I said, I don't know how I feel about keeping that as an FTB slot. Because although me, Jacob, and Fraser do record FTB in long haul sessions, about at least an hour long an episode, well, an hour long recording session, we can get about 3 episodes out of that. It's something we do very infrequently. I'm not quite certain whether or not we're going to record one this week. We might. I'm not too certain. We might do it today. I don't know what everyone's schedule looks like, but I think we usually record on Mondays and Fridays and try to release the upcoming Friday or the upcoming Tuesday. Well, that's my schedule anyway. I don't know what the schedules of the other guys are. I'm not even sure if they have a schedule or not. How will I do this? Let's think. Okay, so the server episodes can probably go up on... Let me think about this. If I have... Let's say, for example, let's for argument's sake, let's just keep FTB in the Tuesday-Friday slot. Where can I fit in the server episodes? If it's once a week, I could potentially make that... a Wednesday episode, maybe? So it would be Tuesday FTB, Wednesday PoweredEurekA server, and then Thursday would be nothing. It would be a break day, and then coming up on the Friday, that would be another FTB. Oh, wait a second. I could do it Tuesday Tuesday have the FTB, then have Friday come up as another FTB, and pull over the server episodes to a Sunday. That might be some interesting. That's an interesting schedule. I have to think about that. Or I could literally release it today, which is Friday, overlapping the FTB episode that went up at 6 o'clock in the morning EST. Now that is something I have to really think about, because I don't know whether or not it's a good idea for me to put content in on the same day. My content doesn't garnish very many views, so if I do release 2 episodes or two videos in one day, I don't want that viewership to split apart into 2 different groups, because then one video will get more views than the other, or if they might get the same equal amount of views. I don't know. I'm not sure if I wanted to test that or not. It's an interesting debacle I have here. I don't know whether or not I should overlap. That's something I'll have to think about. Let's move on anyway. Enough of that scheduling stuff. So, what has happened on the server so far? Well, as you can see, I've significantly expanded this wheat farm that me and Jacob worked on. Actually, Jacob is the one who squared it off a little bit, and I just continued it on to the other side and made an artificial lake right in there. This can harvest you about 4 or 5 stacks of wheat. It's not efficient, as you can see, because there's a humongous lake in the middle, and also these crops get trampled, but it's something that I'm going to keep mainly for visual appearance. In the beginning of this episode, you saw the in-progress redstone flooding farm thingamajigger down there, which somebody didn't even plant, so I don't even know what's going on with that. That farm is mainly for efficiency. This farm is mainly for appearance. But right now, this is the only farm I have, and I'm starving. I don't have food. On hard mode, it takes a whole lot of hunger away from you. So is that enough for me to harvest right now? Yeah, I'll say that's enough for now. I'm not certain whether or not I am going to expand this anymore. I don't think I'll expand this anymore. I think this is a good size. Making it too big will probably take real estate from other people. And speaking of real estate, across the river there, well, rather across, this pond, river, lake thing, there is the new donkey sanctuary that me and me and Fraser worked on. Oh my gosh, I bash on Kaz for calling Fraser Jacob, and now here I'm calling Fraser Jacob because of his in-game name, Sir Jacobite. So, oh man. Anyway. So what was I talking about? Yeah, we worked on that donkey sanctuary about a day ago, 2 days ago maybe, and I really like it. I personally like it, and I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm just gonna make some more food first, so I don't starve to death. Even though I have 23 bread, which is not enough for hard mode, which sucks. Okay, and put this in there. Oh, why did I put the wheat in there? Take that out. Let's see how much bread I can come out of this. Probably just under a stack, right? If I combine it with that. Let's see. Oh, it might be a full stack. Oh, it's just over a stack. Okay, spread this out. And I have 1 spare wheat. That's okay. Where'd that go? That's in my inventory. Good. Put that in there, that in there. I don't need the bones right now, and I don't need the feathers right now. Actually, I'm going to take a few eggs out of here. Chuff that bread in there. Have some food for later. Chuff these eggs into here. Everything is very disorganized in here now. Let's go take a look at the donkey sanctuary. Actually, is it going to become how close it is tonight? Yeah, let's sleep first and then go to the donkey sanctuary. Oh, this is my... Okay, that's the switch for the underground wheat farm. Oh! I forgot! The bottom of this house changed too, and the surface of the house. Wow, I forgot that this also is completely different. This was the basement that me and Jacob were working on, well, Jacob designed this, and I really, really like the design. Not too certain about this upper section, but it's very unique. I like the salmon pink glass. And we also have this little quartz pool in the backyard here. Very nice. Very, very nice. The exterior, it's alright, I guess. It's alright. It looks okay. And not only that, but even Fraser built his house. So he took the inspiration from, I think, Beetle Below and Corrales, the modern obsessive modern design people nowadays in Minecraft. And it looks pretty damn good. He had a ton of trees there before, and he used orange stained glass, and me and Sheris got in his back to change that. And I really like the way it turned out. It looks really, really nice. Very modern. Well, kind of modern. Modern in the 70s sense, let's say. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is where Kaz is bunking, apparently. Yeah, this is his house. It's very nice. He spent a bit of time on it, renovating it and whatnot. I like his roof, the little grass on the top. And, oh! I keep getting sidetracked, but let's go to the Donkey Sanctuary after I talk about this. That is Sheris's mansion. He's been working on it since day one, and it's absolutely beautiful. Does this not look like the best thing in the world? Okay, maybe there's been other better things. Although, who said that? Kaz, I think. Kaz said that it's Halloween themed. Actually, it does remind me of like Reese's Pieces or something. It's like chocolate and weird orange, and I know Sheris is probably going to kill me, but it looks good, but it's very Halloween-y. Did he work on the inside a little bit? No, I think it's the same. But I believe this inside the center here is going to be his library, and he's going to have lower level farms in the basement, and I think that'll look pretty cool. The birchwood roof, originally, when it was half complete, looked terrible, but now that it's all together, it doesn't look that bad. I actually like it very much. We cleared some space out here. Oh, there's Joe, and Joe has a name tag now. Joe the Angry Pigman. Somebody oh, well, no, actually not somebody. Fraser attacked him, and now he's upset at everybody. So, that's going to be a bit of a problem. And this is Fraser's sheep thing. Pen place. Slaughterhouse. Also, before we head to the Donkey Sanctuary, this was the original spawn point. Ignore these signs right here. This is for a server event that's probably coming up very soon. But the problem with this spawn point was that it was trying to locate a block on, I believe, level 63. Unfortunately, because it's a pit, it started randomly spawning people all around, through the pit, above the pit, sometimes falling to their death on a precipice and whatnot. I'm not going to go down there right now, but we used the breaking bedrock trick. If you haven't seen that, Doc has a video out. Doc M77, that is. He has a video out that basically shows that you can use the new dark oak saplings and basically punch out the four logs on the bottom, grow another dark oak sapling on the bottom, and it has the chance of growing beneath the other tree, which causes the blocks to punch out the bedrock and any blocks beneath it. So it's a little bit of an exploit there, but you know what? It's not necessarily a cheat. It's just it's an underhand. Okay, maybe it is a little bit of a cheat, but it's not a cheat in the method that it's something you dupe items in. It's something that it's more of a glitch than anything. I decided to capitalize on that because you never know when you need a hole in the void. So I figured that before they fix that, we might as well punch the hole through. So I've been stalling, but here is the new spawn point. We moved it using the new vanilla commands to move the spawn point right into this crafting table. And this area, me and Fraser also worked on. I like it a lot. I really like it a lot. These lamps are triggered by a solar sensor over there, and I hope to build a clock tower right here, some sort of like Big Ben looking thing, perhaps, or even a windmill. I don't know. I don't know when to build there yet. All I know it's definitely going to be some sort of tower, medieval maybe looking tower with stone and wood. I'll figure that out. Ignore that wool. That's Fraser's prank, I think. And I found another of Sheris' signs. He said he had 9. He has more than 11 around the server. God dang it. Zeph's, if you can read that, Zeph's Mountain. Zeph is actually building a house behind there, and if you take away this wool, I think he's making good progress on it, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like he's made some progress on it. I don't remember that glass being there last time. But he is having a spawn house overlook spawn, actually, literally, overlooking spawn point. We haven't quite finished with this yet, and we're going to get the other guys to maybe build the exteriors and help build the roads, but I like the way it looks so far. This center design here is not permanent. I threw this together in a couple of minutes, that center what would you call this, gazebo or kiosk? I don't even know. But we might change that in a bit. But I like the way it looks. It's like, it's a very clean and nice design. So now let's finally head over to the donkey sanctuary. Fraser built this wonderful little tiny bridge here. Oh, I should actually show off a feature that he was bragging about. He used the regular oak logs to make it look like this acacia has been damp on the bottom, which looks very nice. I like that. And if you come up to here, here is the donkey sanctuary. Oh my gosh. Here we go. How many donkeys are in here now? Let's see. One. Oh, I don't want to hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. And then there's 5, 6. 6? Is that it? I swear there was 8 before. No. I guess there's only 6. But anyway, this is what the donkey sanctuary looks like. It's a little oasis you'll find in the outskirts of Spawn. Hee-haw to you too. But the one great thing about this is that I know Spawn might become burdened with a bunch of roads and houses and whatnot. It's always nice to have this little chunk of beauty, basically, right outside of Spawn. It's just a few minutes, well, actually a few seconds walk from Spawn. This waterfall is complimentary, or rather, a design by me because I wanted a waterfall that made water rushing sounds. Although Fraser doesn't like that sound, I love it. A little temporary carrot farm going around here so we can breed all these donkeys. And they're actually pretty spread out. That's actually quite amazing. The other day there was a whole bunch of them, oh, excuse me. There was a whole bunch of them corralled in this corner here. But I guess their AIs generally just made them crawl out to the other section there, which looks very, very nice. Actually, let me take a screenshot of this. There we go. Okay, let's head out of here. That's not only the new thing that's been here so far. What else is new? Oh, the imposed build limit of 1,000 radius block from spawn is still here, but we can explore infinitely now. I let people explore infinitely, blah, blah, blah. I let people explore infinitely now, and I want them to basically experience new terrain. Speaking of which, me and Fraser, or rather Fraser and I went out about maybe 14,000 blocks, which is 14 kilometers, and, well, Fraser killed us. So, you see, we were on a cliff, right? Much like it is, where is it? Much like it is kind of where Brad and Sheris and Doc were living. That area had this little cliff, like right about there, little tiny cliff right there. So Fraser goes ahead and says, aim for the bushes, and he, of course, is a survival games master. So I decided that, okay, I'm going to listen to him. We both jump, we hit the second to last block, bounce, die mid-air, fall into the water, we're dead. I lost a Silk Touch pick, my first Silk Touch pick of the server, because of freaking Fraser's, oh, aim for the bushes, we'll make it, blah, 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 and we both died. And we still haven't got that stuff back, and I don't think we're ever going to get that stuff back. Which brings me to another point. We discovered that outside of this continent goes south maybe about 5,000, 3,000, 5,000 blocks south, and after that, boom, sheer ocean. There is not a continent in sight until 10,000 blocks out. That means that probably around this continent, you'd have to travel more than 5,000 blocks to find a wholly new generated continent, which kind of is interesting. We explored for a couple of hours. We found a little bit of spotty islands in between, not very many, that was the thing. There were maybe three large islands in between, maybe a handful of 10 by 10 block islands that were just either sand barriers or whatnot. But it was great to find a new continent out there. We haven't found any new biomes except for savannas, I believe. Savannas and this new taiga. But we hope to find... Actually, I hope to find a mesa soon. I want that hardened clay really badly. That's going to be a really good source for it. Did I show you everything so far that's on the server? Let me think here. Oh, I don't want to trample those crops here. do I want to show you anything else, or do we have anything to show? I don't think we have anything to show right now. I think that is it for what has been happening on the server so far. It's been quite slow. School started up for a lot of people, and I know that people are getting busy, especially Fraser, with well, school and work. So hopefully it all figures out. Alsrath says he might be coming on the server soon. Jacob occasionally comes on the server, doesn't do anything. And Kaz, let's talk about that. So I built a lake around Kaz's house, and he got so upset, which then he moved into Fraser's house. But the one thing about Kaz is that he completely abandoned us. Yes, I'm gonna use that word. Kaz abandoned us. He felt that Minecraft became too boring for him. There is a creeper here, and I'm dead. And now there's another creeper. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now? And you're glitching through the ground. Are you for reals? Oh, come on, man. Man, dang it. God. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Gosh, this... I hate this. Alright, how am I going to repair this? Do I have any torches? I don't even have any torches on me. He blew up the grass. And the tree! He blew up the tree! Oh, freaking creeper! Are you kidding me? Great. You know what? Let me go to sleep first. Hold on. Get out of here. Don't want another creeper to come. Let me sleep the night off first, and then we'll come back. Oh my. Do we have any more of that glass here? I don't even think we have any more of that glass. That's great. God damn it. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, Kaz. Kaz has abandoned us. Oh, there we go. Okay, so maybe that was karma. Where is that skeleton? There you are. Give me that enchanted bow. Come on, get back here. No. You brought a friend. You brought many friends. Hold on. No. Did I get that bow? I did not get that bow. You were a waste of time. And there's another creeper there. Come on, give me a break. There's so many mobs here. This place is lit. Come on. That sucks. Anyway, so, yeah, what was I saying? Gosh, yeah, Kaz abandoned us. There you go. So he felt like Minecraft had become boring for him. Maybe someone else is boring. So, basically, I don't think he's going to be active on the server anymore, which is unfortunate. He had many great ideas. I think he was planning on building... well, actually, before the closure of Season 1, I'd like to call it, of the server, he wanted to build a collaborative project with me, Lapida, from Castle in the Sky, the Studio Ghibli movie. If you haven't watched it, please watch it, because you'll love it. It's one of the very few animes which I enjoy. Well, it's kind of like an anime movie, I guess. Point is, he had some great ideas, maybe making a crashed rocket build. That was something that was brought up to me yesterday by Fraser. And I don't know, I feel like Kaz should come back on the server, but he just lost his enthusiasm for Minecraft, I guess, which is kind of odd since he really hasn't been playing Minecraft often, so I don't know how he could have been burned out from it. I don't understand that. I honestly think he's just selling out because he's a bastard. No, I'm joking. I don't know. It's his decision. There's always a place in the server for him, obviously, because he is the half of PoweredEurekA anyway. More like 30% now because he's abandoned Minecraft. But hopefully he'll be back. I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to convince him. But I don't want to force him to come back and what he doesn't. I don't want to force him to things he doesn't want to do. But you know. There comes a time, and he got burnt out. But on a good side, or a good news, Thanksgiving is coming up, and I want to plan a little bit of a server event. I don't know what, but maybe we can have some sort of, maybe Sheriff's minigame could be something we can do. We don't have turkeys in the game, obviously, but Sheriff's has this new minigame where you drop eggs from panel above, Actually, can I show that in a way? Let me see if I can show that in a way. So, okay, let's say for example this is a player, right? And this is another player. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. And we have a container, right? A container that is in between them. So you have a slot here and a slot here, an open pit container. Now, above here is going to be a platform where you can put dispensers, an automated dispenser system that keeps ticking and repeating to launch eggs and spawn chickens on this platform in which then they fall all the way down in between this platform, and each player has snowballs and they have to knock the chickens into their opponent's slot. The winner has the least chickens in their slot area. That was a pretty fun game. He made a test version of that game over yonder, and I played with against Brad, and it was pretty damn cool. Maybe that's something we can do since we don't have turkeys. We can have a chicken toss thing. That's something. Maybe I can work on getting Sheriff to make the automated redstone version soon. Also, Christmas coming up, and that is when I told everybody I'd like to finally get back into battling the End Dragon. That should come up not on Christmas Day. I'd like to make it Christmas week. I know people are going to go on holiday, or as we call it here in the US, vacation. That might be difficult to coordinate people, especially since we have the YouTubers Alzarath and Jacob. They are on the server now, and I'm wondering if they want to coordinate and record that as well. We can get multiple perspectives on that. I know Brad has some content that might go up. Sheriff does not record. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Zeph does record. He might record that as well. I'll see if we can get a session going soon. But besides that, I think that's all for today. Leave a like, do whatever. I don't know if you're still listening. But I want to thank you for joining me today, and hopefully there'll be more server episodes coming up next. Well, this week this episode will go up, and then the upcoming week we'll have an episode a week, like I said. And well, thank you for watching. My name is Justin, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.